Hello, I'm Maree Lipschitz and welcome to this Red Talk on Gather the Women, healing each other through the 3 female transitions. I am the Midlife Midwife, and what I do is guide women through the 3 big transitions of life: puberty, motherhood and menopause that most of us go through, at least 2 of those. And so I help women to feel beautiful, more confident and more in control in each of these transitions. Because each of these is a huge rite of passage. A rite of passage is where we go through different challenges in our life, and each of these is certainly a lot of challenges. It's both physical and spiritual and emotional and psychological. The challenge through adolescence, through giving birth as a mother, and then the one that's the least talked about is midlife and menopause, coming into our wise woman phase. So what I've found is that most women and young women want to hide away in each of these transitions. The young girls want to stay young girls. They don't want to go through puberty and menstruation to become young women. The mothers are often, or the pregnant woman is often very fearful of going through the process of birth to become a mother. And most women don't even think about in their 40s and midlife about going through perimenopause and what that means, but most are afraid of getting older and what the repercussions are of society on them about becoming an older woman. And very few, there are very few ways that they can feel that they're becoming more of a powerful woman in their intuition and becoming a wise woman. And so that's one of the things that I bring. Because I know in my bones that by gathering women together at each of these crucial phases in their life, that we can heal each other. There's something that actually happens when women share stories and are real about the challenges of going through each of these transitions, and are held very strongly and safely by older women who've already been through each of those transitions. That it's very healing for both the woman going through the transition and for all the women witnessing it. And it is in the public witnessing and acknowledging of each woman going through each of those transitions that the healing happens both ways. In fact, we heal each other as women through listening and sharing. And I know when I was a scientist, I studied the chemical structure of oxytocin for my honours chemistry degree. And I had no idea then that I would be doing this sort of work in the future. But oxytocin is the hormone that's released when a mother breastfeeds her child. It's called the bonding hormone or the bliss hormone. And and the love hormone as well, because it's through oxytocin that we feel that incredible sense of calm and bliss state. It has a variety of health benefits for us. It lowers our blood level, it lowers our cortisol levels, our stress levels, it lowers the cravings that we have for any addictive substances like sugar or caffeine or chocolate or any of those things that we often go to when we're feeling stressed in all of these transitions. And it increases our sexual receptivity, so we have a lot more capacity for ecstasy. We feel a lot more calm, and it calms our digestive system as well. And guess what? Oxytocin is released when women tell stories to each other. That's why we love those romance novels so much, because it's in the telling and sharing of the stories that oxytocin is released in our brain, and it makes us feel good and feel connected to the other women. So that's one of the gifts that I have to bring. I help create a safe, sacred space for women to come to and share their stories, where we can celebrate each of these transitions and really honour each young woman and woman that's going through these transitions. I run 50th birthday ceremonies and celebrations for women, what I call them the Queen of the Harvest ceremonies, so that women can really be ushered into their wise woman, their grandmother years, and be acknowledged as an elder in her circle, in her community. So I invite you to come along, have a look at my website, themidlifemidwife.com, and I have a free report available there, and I hope to see you at one of my circles soon. Blessings.